This is the lineup. So Italy on the far side in 1, Germany, then the defending champions, Australia, Great Britain and Poland will be closest to you in lane 6.
The sports juggernauts thundering their way back towards us at the business end of the course.
So yet again, 1 or 2 nations not here. We'll talk about those in a moment, but here, Italy. And certainly this is a progressive outfit. Germany, who haven't won the men's 8 since 1995, go in lane number 2.
Lane 3, the Olympic champions, the world champions.
The Olympic and world champions, the United States, go in lane 3. In lane 4.
Lane 4.
It's Australia. Last year, no crew entered, but they were the Olympic bronze medalists behind America in Athens.
In lane 5, they saved their best of the season until the end of the season. Great Britain.
The host nation represented in lane 5 with Tom Stallard in the stroke seed.
Lane 6, the 8 representing Poland.
And Poland improving, a new adventure for them, but they showed in Lucerne when they finished 3rd behind Germany and Italy that they are competitive.
Great Britain, Poland, attention.
Good, clean start.
Well, Mike Tatey, the guru and coach of the American men's division, and in particular the men's 8, has kept his powder dry. It's something he often does. They haven't been across to Europe. We've not seen them in World Cup competitive action. Now today is the acid test for this year's Mike Tatey 8.
And already it's showing in front, with the Australians next to them being dragged along, and indeed on the other side Germany in lane 2 close with them. But the Italians, silver medalists last year in Gifu, a slightly peculiar looking 8. They lay back further. They're rather like the Canadians in the way they lay back. The Italians in lane 1 actually probably first.
And the Canadians, well, they were world champions, of course, in 2002 and 2003. The wheels came off at the Olympic Games and they haven't made it into the final here. And it's Germany in lane number 2. You can just see the yellow bow there, which is spearheading the charge on the far side, with on the very far side Italy, and then the United States and Great Britain in 4th spot as they go through the first quarter.
1:18 is a very fast first 500. Shows the conditions, but I think this could possibly be a really challenging time. 5:19, the world best so far, set by the United States in the Athens Olympics. Could it be broken today?
Bert Heidecker, the stroke in the German 8 there with Philipp Stur. These are familiar men. They made their mark. Remember, they won the World Championship 4 ahead of Great Britain in the build-up to Athens in 2001.
And they have taken an extraordinary lead. That's 3/4 of a length. Italy and the United States in 2nd and 3rd place respectively. What is Germany doing? A length out in front. Now, we've kept saying it right the way through this regatta. Strong tailwind, very fast conditions, get out in front and hang on. That's a very bold move against the United States crew. We don't know much about this States crew. We're looking at Paul Daniels in the bow seat. He was rowing with Oxford. He was at Henley with Barney Williams in the pair only a few weeks ago. And so this crew has been together for a very short time. There are famous names in it. Chris Lusky, another Oxford oarsman. Bo Hoopman, last year's winner last year. But Germany, 1 length on the field at the 1,000-meter mark, 2:39. This is not only a German win so far, it's also going to be a world best time if they can keep this pace up. But that's a hell of a lead in an 8.
That's absolutely extraordinary. It was 2002 actually when Germany took the men's 4s. That was the year in which they defeated Great Britain. Then Canada, of course, took that title. But it's the likes of Heidecke who was in that boat that were making a difference then. Now he's found a place in the 8.
And 3 of these people in this German 8 lost the boat race to Oxford. To that man, indeed, Paul Daniels in the bow of the USA 8. But that's Chris Lusky there at 5. He's on the list as at 7, but it's all a muddle list. But it is stroked by Bo Hoopman, and it is in silver or bronze medal position, vying with the Italians, and the rest of the field, I'm afraid, scattered out behind.
So Germany with a commanding advantage, 121.18 for the second quarter. They opened up with a 118.25, and there's nobody inside. Well, there's nobody in the 122s in the second quarter, and Germany now at about 37 strokes a minute now in this crucial third quarter. 37
in an 8 with reason. You can afford reasonably stiff gearing at 37. 500 meters to go. They are still a length ahead of the field. Italy just overlapping their stern. The United States have got a mountain to climb if they're going to get that championship back.
So Germany, who, as I said, haven't won this World Championship 8 for 11 years as it is now. 1995 was the last time that they were triumphant. It was the era of the great Roland Barr, and Peter Tide, well, he was coxing in that era, and he's calling out the race plan now. Still 37 strokes a minute. Italy, the silver medalists of last year, are in second place there, ahead of the United States. And there, Peter Tide urging his men on for all his life, while Lorenzo Carboncini, the stroke of the Italian 8, is trying to keep them in silver medal position at least. But they come down now with about 100 meters to go, and it is Germany who are spoiling the American party. Italy are spoiling it as well, because it looks as if for the Americans the best they can do is bronze, because Germany are all the way. The Italians are cutting down the advantage very rapidly over the Germans. They are really flying, but Germany was still half a boat length. 5 men, the advantage that Germany have over Italy, and they are going to take it, and they win their first title for over a decade in the men's 8. Italy takes silver, America only bronze on this occasion, with Australia coming home in 4th place ahead of Great Britain and Poland. But you cannot take it away from the Germans. They executed that to perfection.
That was an absolutely outstanding time, considering that it was faster than the Gifu time of last year, which was world record-breaking, except that it was all disqualified because it was so fast. And now we have Germany 2 seconds outside the world best time set in Athens, and champions by a mile. They've taken their blades out of the thing to show their triumph.
Well, how often in recent times have we talked about the crisis in the German Rowing Federation?
Well, we haven't seen them in the World Cup this season. They've been all over the place, and suddenly they get it together on the day in the final. There is no crisis. Now, some of these people are world champions from long ago, like Heidecke and Engelmann were in the 4 back in Seville, but these are the solid core members of the German squad, victorious for the first time in 10 years.
Young 20-year-old, that's a name to note.
I think she's a great prospect for the future, and much look forward to seeing her again.
Mads Rasmussen and Rasmus Quist, excellent in the men's lightweight double sculls. Nobody got near them. And then the men's lightweight 4, a momentous moment for the Chinese men. Their first ever rowing gold medal at this level. And they are absolutely buoyed by that. And they took the scalp of the defending world champions in so doing. On to the women's quadruple sculls. Well, Russia taking revenge. Fedotova regaining or getting her second world title with Larissa Merck, Dorodnova and Samolenkova, and just proving that they're not past it.
Well, it was the manner in which they did it